Hello, history learners! I'm here to share fascinating stories from history in an audio format, perfect for listening while doing chores, studying, or just relaxing with something interesting in the background. If you enjoyed today's episode, consider subscribing for more history content like this. Without further ado, let's journey into the rugged Australian outback of 1932 and uncover one of history's strangest military disasters, the Great Emu War, where soldiers armed with machine guns faced an enemy they never expected and lost. In 1932, deep in the harsh outback of Western Australia, a war unlike any other was about to begin. Not against another nation, not against invading soldiers, but against birds. After World War I, thousands of Australian veterans had been given farmland to rebuild their lives. But that year, disaster arrived on two legs. More than 20,000 emus, towering, flightless birds capable of running at incredible speeds, descended onto the farms during migration season. They smashed fences, trampled crops, and left destruction everywhere they went. The farmers were desperate. So desperate, in fact, that they asked the Australian government for military support. And, unbelievably, the government agreed. Soon, soldiers arrived carrying Lewis machine guns, expecting an easy victory. After all, how hard could it be to defeat a bunch of oversized birds? Very hard, it turned out. The emus didn't behave like a normal target. They moved fast. They scattered into small groups. They changed direction unpredictably. Every time the soldiers opened fire, the birds would vanish into the landscape before serious damage could be done. One ambush ended in chaos when the machine gun jammed after only a few shots. Another attempt involved mounting a gun on a truck to chase the emus across rough terrain. But the birds outran the vehicle, and the ride was so bumpy the soldiers couldn't aim properly. The military kept firing. Thousands and thousands of bullets. But the emus kept coming. Major G.P.W. Meredith, the officer leading the operation, reportedly said that if Australia had a military division as resilient as the emus, it could face any army in the world. He even compared their tactics and mobility to skilled warriors. Weeks later, the campaign was abandoned. The crops were still damaged. The emus were still roaming free. And the Australian military had achieved almost nothing. Officially, the operation was considered a failure. And so, history remembers one of the strangest conflicts ever recorded. The Great Emu War. A war where humanity brought machine guns and the emus won. Thank you for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this journey into history. Be sure to come back tomorrow for another fascinating story from the past. And if there's a historical topic you'd like to hear about, feel free to leave a suggestion in the comments. Your ideas might inspire a future episode.